Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Single No More Online Summit. We are here to give you the tools to feel confident that you can meet and keep your Mr. Right this year. I have a very special guest with me today. It's Isha Casagrande, who is an amazing stylist, probably the only one that I've ever used. I love her style. I love her direction. I love how many outfits she can get out of a few outfits. I love her tips to know what's flattering. And this is all the stuff we're going to share with you today. And I wanted to invite her on because I just believe if we kind of feel confident in what we're wearing, not only when we're going on dates, but also in a relationship, it just changes who you are. And we've been talking about this for ages, how, yes, I like to help, people find love and it all comes from that confidence. But you at the same time do the same thing with, you're making women feel confident with the clothes they're wearing. And it's like you can just see it. And yeah, we're gonna get into it all. So welcome.
Thank you.
Happy to have you.
I know, this is so fun. It's like the greatest girls' afternoon. Yay. Get to talk about things we love and that we're passionate about and share.
Yes.
And hopefully inspire other people.
Yes. So why don't you share with everyone how you got into this?
So I have been a wardrobe consultant for over 20 years. And it's funny because it started out, it's actually my ex-husband that it was his idea to open a business together. And so we opened up a boutique in Reno. We bought a building. We totally redid the whole thing and opened up a boutique. And it's funny because it was going to be more of a home decor and gift kind of store. And at the last minute, I was like, I think I should bring in some clothes since I know so many women that are always coming to me wanting clothes. We brought in clothes and it was mind blowing how that just sold out like crazy. So over the last 20 years, I've owned many, many stores, but I so fell in love. I never thought retail was really going to be my thing, but I so fell in love with working with women one-on-one. I work with men too, but really primarily women is my demographic. But helping them find their self-confidence and like totally falling in love with yourself. Like, okay, we're both very confident women. Yes. We're not shy.
Yes.
We're not shy.
And we do that from moment one.
But you know what? But there are things that make us uncomfortable. Yes. And it's fairly easy for us to push ourselves and get outside of our comfort zone. And that's not always easy for other people. And so for me, I've always said I'm a terrible salesperson, but I'm a really great stylist because I'll talk you out of something before I'll try to sell you something that isn't right for you, that I don't see that spark in your eye, because that's really what's important.
Totally. I love it. And I think from my perspective is, I've always just chosen clothes and gone out and picked them out and not really understood what does look really good on me, which I think you're amazing at. And I think that's where when I saw it, what you were choosing, I went, holy moly, that's stuff that looks amazing. I never would have chosen that for myself. Do you find that that's what, we just don't have the skills to know what looks
I think a couple things happen. A lot of women are into mannequin shopping, right? Where you see the mannequin, you're like, I'm buying that outfit, and that's how you wear it all the time. You never change how you're wearing it, which is fine. That's not a bad thing, especially if you feel great in that outfit. But there's so many other things that you can do with those pieces. And that might not be like, listen, we don't all have mannequin bodies, right? So that may not be the best outfit for you. So I love teaching women how to wear the favorite pieces, or even if they want to try a new trend, and show them how it works for their body. Okay, you and I are built different. We're both tall. We're similar. You're very slim. I'm definitely much more curvy.
You got your legs out.
I love actually not wearing a lot of clothes. That's more my thing. But really showing women, like, for instance, off the shoulder. We're both in off the shoulder right now. That is a huge trend right now. One that I think is really going to stay, but it is so flattering on all women, all ages, all sizes, when you figure out how to do it the right way for you, for your body type. And that's really when I love working with women one-on-one, because really I get to help them. I mean, I'll literally stand behind you in the mirror and show you different things and how to wear things and where to put a belt and how to tie them together. And I think that I can just see in women's eyes where they're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I ever think of this?
Right.
I love those aha moments with clients because then I can see that spark in your eye, and then I know you're going to go out to the world feeling amazing.
I love it. Yes, I love your off the shoulder look. It's kind of like your signature look, I think, because you said the asymmetrical. It's just really flattering, and I never would have thought about this is one of your tops. I go shopping with you?
Well, it's funny because I have my small online store, Isha Inspired, and I really probably only have about 20 pieces at a time. And, I make my videos, Wardrobe Wednesday on Facebook Live. I sell out of those items because I work with people one-on-one. So my Wednesdays I film, and then I sit here at my computer as everybody starts sending me messages. Will this work for me? Is this the right color for me? Would this look good with the things that I've already bought from you? And so it's about helping build this collection of things that make you feel good. But all the things on the site, it's funny, when I show them, it is you can wear it this way, that way, the other way. That top, I can show a bunch of different ways. This dress, I can show a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
And then you can choose which ones you feel most comfortable in and what works for your lifestyle. For your size, what it is that you're doing during your day, and really make it this individual thing that just makes you feel amazing.
Yeah, I love with this one. I know it was kind of flowy, but then you were like, okay, you can tie it this way.
Yeah.
Just kind of a little bit more fitted. And I just went, oh man. And I travel a lot.
And that's the greatest travel top in the world.
So all of a sudden,
and look at how different that looks.
Yeah.
I like it like that. That's sitting here. That's pretty cute.
I love it.
So it's funny, we were talking about dating, and so here is like a huge thing. So if you're just starting to date, do not try something new. Right? Yeah. That's really not the time to try a whole new style, right? Because and I shared with you, I love being on camera. I would walk around the microphone all the time if I could. I do not get nervous. I just love it all. Make me go on a date, and I'm completely petrified. Like it is where I'm even like, what is going on?
Yeah,
Who is this person?
Why do you think it is?
Gosh, I really don't know, but I feel like this little girl again that just really can't, it's just the weirdest. And I don't know why, because I'm a social person too, so it doesn't bother me to meet new people. So I really don't know what that was, but so often you see in the movies when women are standing in the closet, the girl's finally going out on a date, and they're like, oh, you don't look sexy enough. That's not, you got to wear this. And all of a sudden this woman's wearing something that's completely outside of her comfort zone, and it works in the movies. But in real life, that doesn't always work. It really, it's more important for you to be you. Yeah, we may want to step it up a little bit and try, something new, but to try a whole, if you've never worn off the shoulder and you don't ever wear dresses, guess what? This is not something I'd put you in, right?
Right.
Work with things that are already in your closet, because it's the same as a job interview. You kind of have a uniform that you're going to wear for that. Your dating uniform. And I like it. I think, if you have a few pieces that you just know, these make me feel confident, what great things, if you're like me and you get nervous on those first dates, you don't even have to think about it anymore, because you have one layer of confidence on, right? I love it. And then at least whatever happens,
you're not worrying about, oh, well, maybe I didn't come off the right way, or if I had worn this, just going with what you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
And it's that one extra, I love it, the layer of confidence. It's
the layer of confidence.
So tell us a little bit about how you work, and what I've always loved about Isha is, the fact that you work with really good, not basics, but just good colors, things that can all go together. When you're kind of building your wardrobe with you, it feels like you can kind of, there's no wastage there. There's absolutely nothing there. Yeah. And you're also able to just fill in the pieces that you need to make maybe 10 more outfits.
Right. So I really, like, my favorite thing to do is, and when I do my pop-ups and my workshops, is I'll show you 8 pieces of clothing and 30 outfits out of those 8. And that works so well for you because you travel so much.
Absolutely.
So I do work with a lot of people that travel because they really love that, and they're washable, wearable things that you can take day to night. I can show you different ways to do that. So I think it is important to have, a lot of women, I think we went through this period of where we needed a lot. We thought we needed a huge closet. I'm telling you, my closet's not much bigger than this little rack. I really do not have a lot of clothes.
And I'm sure most of us would, if we looked at how much we wore from our closet, it's probably a top 5 anyway, right?
Exactly.
We just love having them there.
And but it's funny, we love having them there, but when you're ready to kind of part with some of that, all of a sudden you realize how much baggage and how much extra weight you've been carrying around emotionally. Clothes are very, very emotional for most of us, right? So, when you have 10 pairs of jeans in your closet, you can only fit in 1 pair. Guess what? Every time you walk in your closet, those other 9 are telling you, haha, you can't fit me. Okay? So that really doesn't ever, and no, that doesn't sound great, right? right? I mean, nobody wants that.
I'm laughing because it's true.
But it is so true. And I remember the first time when I really started doing this with clients, and then when I did it for myself, and that was back in the days when I spent like $300-400 on a pair of jeans. That's all the jeans I had, all the bling jeans and all the things that were so in. And it's so hard to part with things that we've spent money on. But I'll tell you, for me, those are the things 90% of the time that just do not make sense in my closet and in my wardrobe. So finding that, you know, for me, off the shoulder, almost everything's off the shoulder, I think, anymore. I'm just like, oh, if I have anything up there, but I also realize I kind of need to mix it up a little bit too. So I realized that with myself, like there's some new trends coming out that I want to try too and be successful and help clients that aren't always the same look. But really, when you have those core pieces that work so well and you learn how to mix and match those, you can take everything from day to night. You know, styles really change. It's not like you have to be so dressed up all the time. You can put on some cute, you know, strappy shoes and some big earrings and you're good to go with the same jeans and the same top that you have on now. Maybe a break, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's so easy to transition from day to night and even from work, you know, what we used to wear to work isn't so much the same.
Very different.
Right? Yeah. So like you said earlier, having that dating uniform, having that, it just helps. It just takes that stress away.
Yeah, and I feel like with you, you also give people the permission to say, let it go. It's all, you know?
Well, and the thing is sometimes you don't realize how really it is your clothes that are making you feel bad about yourself. Yeah. Sometimes it is important to set a budget and it doesn't have to be a lot of money. The clothes that I carry are really affordable. I feel like I've always had a really good eye for good quality at an affordable price, but also showing you how to mix and match pieces. So overall, it's not a lot of money that you have to invest, but sometimes that's what you need to get you to the next point. And, you know, when I go into people's closets, and I know we've talked about doing yours. We have to do that one of these days. Yes. But when we go into the closet, it's funny how women will do an edit. And then I come in and then you have to show me everything. And we talk about every single piece in your closet. You start editing more. And then what happens is I will leave you for a week before I come in and do the next stage because you will edit more. You will definitely edit more. And then all of a sudden you realize, why do I have all these pieces in my closet that are not flattering, that don't fit my lifestyle anymore? And there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Yeah. Then you can either sell, there's many places to sell things or put them on consignment or, you know, helping somebody else that might need help.
I love the point that you said about, you know, that we have trouble letting go of things we spent money on. And I probably do feel bad about it. Or I think I could wear this later on. Or sometimes I always think, oh, there's going to be that one night where I need this or want to wear this. And I'll be so annoyed if I let it go.
And it does happen, you know, and I've gotten rid of things or I've given away things to friends and then I see them in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I give that away? Look at how cute she is in that, right? And then you're just like, oh, well, okay, somebody enjoy it. But again, just that cleaning, that sloughing off. It's the same way when you update your color or whiten your teeth or get your nails done or whatever it is.
Or a new color hair.
Yeah, it's that same kind of thing. And I think it's really important that we do treat ourselves every once in a while because you want something special that makes you feel special, you know, that you can incorporate into your life. So I actually, you know, we were talking, I thought I'd show just a couple date outfits because dating is different now, right? So like, where are some of the places that your clients seem to go? Like, what do you think are like the top 3 or 4 first dates that happen?
Well, I think a lot of it is mainly just having a good ambiance. You know, I do like to send people out just for a drink, usually going to dinner. I don't see it as a huge commitment. I think somewhere that just has a really nice look and feel, close to both people as well is really important. But yeah, I mean, obviously it depends what city you're in, but I definitely think evening. I definitely think it's a little bit more serious. And then therefore the woman is able to make a little bit more of an effort rather than just like a coffee date. Right. So I definitely love it for the evenings. Everyone's kind of hopefully got to work behind them. You don't want to, you get really distracted with work and how much can be on your mind. So as long as both are given the option to relax as much as possible and almost leave the night very open. You know, I wouldn't want to do it if someone only had an hour window. I'd really like to, you know, do it just after work, whether they want to go home or not and change. But just somewhere that can be, almost like.
Well, that's even an important thing too, is maybe they don't have time to go home and change. So then it takes even more planning that you got to have. And, you know, sometimes I know for me, it's frustrating to have to change a whole outfit to do something else.
Yeah, I've always usually gone straight from. Right. And I know some people that would go home. It's definitely personal.
Well, and some people
yeah.
that just would, you know, you think you need to change the whole outfit, or maybe
Right.
you don't. Sometimes it's good, like, to stay in those clothes that you've been in and maybe add to and take away, like we kind of talked. So, you know, and anymore, I think there's casual places that you can go. I mean, gosh, it could be a ball game, right? You're going to go have a casual dinner and a ball, you know, go see a baseball game or whatever it is. So being prepared for those things. So I had a few things and just a few style tips with these two. So denim is such a big thing anymore, right? So I hate denim on my body. I wear it sometimes on my wardrobe Wednesdays and people just go, oh my gosh, you're in jeans. And I'm like, girl, and I took them off as soon as I was done recording.
I love them.
But I do love comfortable, and I love that now, you know, there's so much stretch in jeans now. Like
they're basically almost
they feel like leggings. They definitely feel like leggings. So this is a fun trend for this spring. So it's a little bit higher waisted, but it also has, can you see this? It has this fun bottom. So it's like this detailing. So what's fun about this is these are skinny enough that you can put them into a boot like this, but you can also wear them with a strappy shoe like this and get a totally different look. You can't see my shoes or her boots. Oh well, they're there. So you can do that. So this is a great one. And even doing a little front tuck, and this is such a big look. So the blouse is back this year. And what's fun about this is it's reversible. Okay, so you have this mock neck in the front. So this is one where I love this look, right? But you kind of look at this and it is a lot of material, right? So there are a couple tips that I'll give you about that. How cute that you can even wear it this way and open this up if you like to show a little bit more skin here and you want it a little bit more open. But this is such a great one to do a little front tuck. And the front tuck is just simply taking your fingers and tucking in that that section so that you see that one point. And then you can even put a little belt with it that becomes like your jewelry. It becomes like a piece of jewelry if you're not a huge jewelry wearer. So this is a fun one, but this is a great one that can be belted high at the waist with a pencil skirt, right? It also can be tied in a knot and worn with joggers, because joggers are a really big thing right now too. So very versatile that you could wear it several different ways. And again, this is kind of a fun, I mean, hopefully not everybody's going on a whole lot of first dates, but I don't know. I know a lot of people that like a lot of first dates. But how fun to have a piece like this that you really can wear to a bunch of different places. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. And then I had it paired with this fun little jacket. So these jackets, and you were saying that this isn't so much your
normally no.
But we had a good conversation about that. So I kind of have what I say is a two-piece rule. If you have two pieces that match really, really well, you can pretty much mix and match anything. And a lot of times for me, it's going to be a belt and shoes, which like this would be perfect for you. Again, you can't see, you're going to have to kick it up there. Kick up those legs. There it is. So this would be a great two pieces. So you can see if I have these two pieces together, I can add anything. Anything behind me goes with it. But the two pieces, she's like, oh, I don't know about that color on me. I'm like, I love this color. I have green eyes. My eyes go bright green. You have such beautiful, striking blue eyes that, this is not the best color for you, even though you could pull it off. But because this brings so much green out in my eyes, it's like my eyes become a piece of jewelry.
That must be why I look amazing in blue.
Yes.
People go, oh my God, your eyes
you
pop.
just stop.
I never realized when you were saying the two-piece rule that your eyes count. Like that was just
it does. So I was even telling you, like red lipstick and a red shoe. There's your two pieces. You can mix and match a whole lot of things in between having those. So really when you kind of master that side, so that's something to think about taking a look in your closet too, because sometimes it could just be that you need to add a few pairs of shoes that match belts in your closet so that they match. It doesn't have to be perfect matching, but similar. Now, this is a great coat. I'll tell you, how many of you like to feel thin, right? And you like to look thin and you like to style yourself. And so if you have more of a blousey top like this, this is a great jacket because check this out. So if I put this on even with this blousey top, I'm just going to shove it underneath here. The thin points, can you see this?
Yeah.
These thin points here become what you notice, right? So it becomes the most narrow because you're the thinnest right at that point where everything comes together at the waist, because you can cinch this in at the waist. So it's about creating the illusions. It's totally about creating the illusion. So this is a great jacket because you can wear it tighter, and then it gives you a waist in the back too, even though it's a casual piece.
This is just mind-blowing because I had no idea that there was so much like technique and skill that went into styling.
Well, and it's fun because
You
once
know?
you figure out again for you,
Yeah.
what's your priority? Ruching's a big thing. The asymmetrical is so slimming and flattering on all different body types, but it's figuring out what works for you.
Yeah.
But even, you know, pieces like this, say this was a day to night kind of thing.
Mm.
These are great. Gathered at the waist, a high waist with, again, just a little blouse. This has this black, kind of black lace.
Mhm.
But how fun. This is simple and cute. You put on some little black pumps with this.
Mhm.
And this is one that you can wear to work all day.
Yeah.
Totally simple and easy.
Yeah.
Still has a little bit of sex appeal, right? With the lace
But not
in
too
it.
much.
So you have
Right.
a little,
Because even the high neck one, I would never normally be a super high neck person, but when I was looking at that one now with the other colors and the way you kind of also maybe
and then-
sex it up with the pumps or
well,
something.
And you can even go back to this jacket with a t-shirt on it, even with what you have on.
Yeah.
Like, all these pieces can be mixed and matched.
Mhm.
And this black top, actually, when I brought this into the store, the photos, it was all paired with denim and black boots. So great pieces to kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
jumpsuit's huge. I don't know how would you feel
I
about a
would love
jumpsuit on a
jumpsuit.
first date? You should try this one on. This
I
one's so
don't-
cute.
I don't think I don't know. I think I would need, like you're saying, like the accessories. I don't think I could just go,
So this
probably
is
need to break it up. Right?
so this is a fun one. It's like pajamas. So it's almost too comfortable. It's almost like you got to be like, all right, I'm good. I can rock this.
Yeah.
But even when things ruche at the waist, sometimes you can pull them down. If you want to wear it a little bit more casual, you're going to pull lower at the hips. Up higher is going to be more structured and a little bit more sexy and sex appeal. And this one actually can come off the shoulder a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So these ties, I always get these. This is a stretchy tie. You literally can crisscross it tight around the back, so it's no longer a bow.
Mhm.
And put the belts over the top and put on some little bracelets, even the boots again that you have on, since we have those.
Yeah.
So cute and fun. But you could put this on with the gold bangles that I have and the gold strappy shoes that I have on and dress it up and be super comfortable.
Mhm.
Just a couple more here.
No,
Just a couple more.
I just love that there was just so many things that I could look at and go, I get it, but I would never have chosen that for myself.
So this one's super fun because it's a cold shoulder. And you and I have talked about this before, how important the neckline is. So even if you don't like to wear an off the shoulder, if you notice this one, it comes in at the neck. So it comes in closer to the neckline, which is going to expose a little bit more shoulder, but it's also going to be more flattering to your shoulders. So the thicker that you have across here, the more boxy you're going to look across.
Yeah, you did a vest like that. Someone put a vest up and you literally said, yeah, because it was this wide. And then all of a sudden, once you have something skinnier going down the shoulders.
Or even curved in. That curve, you know, you have this cute little bralette on like this, which makes it delicate, feminine, sexy, pretty. Where if you had more of a thicker, like a sports bra type thing, it's going to give it a totally different look, which still works.
Yeah.
But this works for that. I look surprised. I'm like, what was it? But this, as you can see, it kind of goes in instead of wider on the shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
So it's creating those illusions. So this is a great little dress, like a simple little thing, but you can belt this. You can wear this a bunch of different ways, and it is actually layered under there. And then the bomber is so big. Like, this is a cute little outfit that you could even wear little Converse with if you're going someone to wear casual. You could throw on some high heels and some fun earrings and totally get away with that. So again, having these pieces, you can tie this in a knot, you can wear it with joggers, you can do it so many different ways. I've actually made a few videos in it. And then you know what? The little black dress is so important because it's just easy go-to throw on. And so the kimono is actually a really big look right now. I love this one. I actually wear this one quite often because it's really pretty with a big chunky necklace on it. I'm not a huge necklace fan because hangers, like I've torn up a million necklaces because I'm around hangers all the time. But it's such a great one that stays in place. It's comfortable, it's easy, it's still feminine. It shows just enough. It actually does crisscross kind of high. You have just enough fabric, but it kind of cinches on the waist. But this is a great one too that you can open up and you can wear as a jacket. So if you wanted to put on jeans and a t-shirt and wear this over the top, or if you wanted to wear a tighter dress underneath it and wear it more like a jacket, it's really kind of a fun layering piece to be able to use. But it's like a go-to. So this is a go-to for me. Anytime I'm going anywhere that I have to get dressed up a little bit, I'm always like, oh, the kimono is going to work.
I feel like the minute you show me it 3 different ways and with a few other outfits, all of a sudden I'm like, I have to have it. Like it just makes, then I'm seeing more value in it and I get it versus just one at a time.
Exactly.
It makes so much sense. And I love that you said some are dressed down, some are dressed up.
Right, because you just don't know.
Yeah,
and even
I'm
if it's
a huge
second
Converse
date,
fan, so I love the Converse sneakers.
right, and that's so stylish
dressy.
right now.
Yeah.
Like that still is like this real stylish thing instead of having to be in the heels all the time and the booties. So.
But yeah, I love that 2-piece rule. I had no idea that it would include your eyes. Like you were saying, it could be a lipstick and a shoe. A lot of time it's the belt and the shoe. Nail polish.
I mean, nail polish. I mean, it's really, you can
so
create
those need
whatever.
to be the whole thing is those need to be pretty much the same color. And then everything around that can kind of be whatever it is.
Exactly. And you can mix patterns and textures. You know, textures is such a huge thing. If you even look at this, you know, we have this canvas material. This doesn't even have that same color green. It's it's more of a teal green. It's a little bit different. And then it has the blue in it and the browns. Then you have texture in this. You have texture here because of this neckline.
Yeah.
But the pieces work together because they're similar color groupings. Right. So as soon as I put denim with this, and put on a belt and do a front tuck and the boots, it just pulls everything together. Because really, I like to look polished, right? I like to look like, okay, I intentionally did this. Yeah. And like I said earlier, I'm not a huge jewelry person, so the belts are great because you can so create an illusion. And the thing is when you do that front tuck, nothing else is like, if you don't, a lot of women don't like to wear belts because they're like, I don't have a waist. I'm like, you want to get a waist? Let me tell you the quickest way to create a waist is to put on a belt. But it's personal.
But it's also not on the hips as well. Isn't it more
It
around?
Can be higher, but it's going to be higher than most women are. About half an inch to an inch higher. Okay. So you literally, I love to stand behind women in the mirror and do this.
Can you put a belt on this one?
And you can be, and you can wear low on the hips too, and I'll show you with this one. So this here, I'm going to have you face.
Okay.
So this one, we actually could do a little lower, so I'll show you the different. And I love the touch with this. Sometimes women are like, I didn't know I was getting built up on this. So I don't charge extra for that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it is fun, a little bit lower on the hips, but look at when I bring it up higher.
Oh, wow.
Look at how tiny your waist looks. But it gives it more of a structured look. Like this would be really, like I'd say you probably want to heel with this because it kind of elevates the outfit just a little bit. So there's just two ways, but even putting it, I'll have you just put it on your. But you can see that was a little bit higher than you probably would have placed it naturally. Sure, so pull this up a little bit so I can get under there. Yeah. I won't put it on your.
That's all right.
So we'll do this. So now you can show us the front tuck.
Oh, okay, right.
And you can do this without even having it in your belt loops because some of the higher waisted denim, I don't want the front tuck. That's like way too much going on there. So you can actually wear these just a little bit lower. At the hips, and look at when we just tuck this in here, just a little bit, just so that you see that, and it matches your boots. But look at how that just, again, totally changes the look of one top, multiple ways, and totally cute every which way. Isn't that fun? Love it. Makes you just want to put belts on all the time.
It's almost like how I always want to follow recipes when I cook because I can't think of anything. It's almost like this why I'm like, you just do it. You just show me what I need to wear and I'll just look good.
Well, what's fun too is when I come into your closet, we'll kind of go through everything and do a lot of editing. But then I take pictures. I put together outfits for you and you get a little lookbook out of it. And how fun is that, right? And it's like even like Dating Guide 101, like I love.
Right.
So you all just love her emails. Like I read them and I'm not even dating right now, but I get them and I have to tell my guy, I'm like, I know, but these are good. There's good information in these. But I love all of those. So continue to get those tips and everything. You know, we have to evolve and change with the times, and that helps us feel fresh and new, right? And when we learn things, even later in life, I go, why didn't I ever think of that? Why didn't I ever, try that? All these things. So it's so fun to just kind of, you get that inspiration and then you keep following and you find things out of everything that you open your eyes to.
And we've said we are playing the attraction game when it comes to dating. We just are. So why not give yourself the edge? Why not, if you know someone who can help you in this area and make you feel great on a date? So I will totally admit,
I love it.
My hair extensions, like clip-ins, totally just put them in, 20 minutes before.
And I love it. She walked in, I was like, oh, I know I haven't seen you for a while. Your hair is like,
I know.
And she gave me a look and I was like, oh my gosh.
But I mean, again, I think in my mind, I was like, I don't want to be cheating. I don't want anything to be fake, but yet I get my hair colored blonde. And then a girlfriend of mine just showed me how to do it and I popped them in and I just felt so feminine. I was like, wow, it was amazing how it made me feel. So then therefore I'm like, well, then why not? Who cares? Because then I don't have to have it all day, every day when I go swimming and go in the water. But yeah, when I need them, it's there.
Well, and the thing is that that's not fake. You know, when we're open to sharing, when we're not trying to be something that we're not, where it's just like, hey, this makes me feel good. And you know what? And here's the thing is men love that. Men love a confident woman.
Yeah.
So, you know, I make my guy laugh all the time with things that I say to him or things that I feel because I am very confident. But they appreciate that too, and the humor of like, oh, this made me feel pretty. And then they're like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh.
And at first I'm not going to walk up and be like, hey, sorry, by the way, my hair's fake. Like, you don't have to do it like a disclaimer. You basically just go, all you're doing is making yourself feel amazing when you show up. And they could be little things. I never thought hair would do it.
I think that could be a good test for a guy though. Like wear them on the first date and second date, take them out and see the reaction. You get it only because, you know, I know so many women, they're like, I can't cut my hair. My guy likes it long. And I'm like, you can do whatever you want to your hair. Yes, you can. But
and that's what you were telling. And that's what you were. That doesn't surprise me because you were telling me how you were always very direct when you were dating, and
yes,
you know, being just because why? Just did you just find it easy?
You know what? Oh God, I hate it. I'm so in love with my guy. I have the greatest guy, and I did meet him online. We're about to celebrate our 4 years, and it's funny, I almost didn't go to the date that day. I just literally was like, I can't take this. And my girlfriend's like, he's so cute. It's so nice out. You're just gonna go, like, just go.
What do you have to lose?
But I was very much like, I kind of had protocol, and this was, you know, 4 years ago. But I was like, you know, first off, I'm not a hookup girl. That's not the direction I'm going. Right? And I'm like, you can find them. I'm sure they're there. And I used to joke around, just tell me who else you're talking about, Marina. I lived in a small town. I'm like, I'll tell you which ones I'll hook up with you. But I was like, I'm not going to hook up with you. I'm really looking to make new friends. Right? So I'd been married for so long. I didn't date, and I knew just about everybody in Reno. So I wanted to meet new people, and I wanted men back in my life, even if it was at a friendship level. And I was so open and honest. And I know some of them were like, oh, yeah, everybody says that. I'm like, oh, no, for real. Like, don't take me out to dinner if that's what you're expecting, because it's really, it's for real not going to happen.
And did you say that on the date or before you went on the date?
Oh, always before.
And like
always
phone
before.
Or text or?
You know what? I would do, we'd be on the dating app, and then I would tell them that this is not everybody on Facebook now, but I would be like, I want to see your Facebook profile. We have to be friends. And some guys would say no. And I'm like, fine. That's fine. And then I'm not going to go out with you. And others, because I felt like I could at least see something. So instead of just totally stalking somebody, I could at least see, what are they posting? What kind of interaction are they having with people? Are they a nice person? Yeah. Are they posting nice things or like crazy stuff where I'm like, how do you want to go out on a date?
There might be a deal breaker there where, you know, you can tell right away, like, we're not going to get along.
So for me, that was a really great way to do it. So I was very upfront. And then we would text. Yeah, typically I wouldn't talk to guys. The guy that my guy now, he called me, and he would call, and I'd be like, I'm one of those people. I'm like, can we just text? Do we have to talk? But it was great because I really made some great friends. Where even these guys are still apart. They make comments on pictures with my guy and I now, and they just became friends because I was like, hey, what have we got to lose? Like, all right, you're lonely tonight, I'm lonely tonight. We both like to go have a drink or have dinner with somebody, and it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be. It can be exactly what it's meant to be, and could just create good friendships. These guys will be friends of mine forever, but there wasn't a love connection, and we already set the standard that it was okay if that happened. And then I met my guy.
I love that, setting the standard, but also, again, this is what a lot that we do in the matchmaking. There is no problem in actually just vetting someone more, whether it's a phone call just to see if you jive and have good kind of banter and chemistry, or just, hey, would you mind sharing me your Facebook profile, just so we can both agree that we're not wasting each other's time. It's and men will respect that, or the right men will. The ones that won't will be put off. They'll probably.
Well, the nice thing with what you do is people they're all looking for somebody. You know what I mean? It's definitely, so that's kind of the nice thing. The really great thing about working with you is that everybody involved wants this. You know, they want to be a part of this. It's not a game. It's something that everybody's taking serious. And so, you know, you really can create whatever. And how great, like you said, the vetting before, I'll bet you I'd be less traumatized going on a first date Honestly,
Sure,
but
yeah.
I had, you know,
Especially
a
with your
service.
dating uniform as well. You could be
Yeah.
armed and
Oh, I
ready to
still
go.
remember what I wore on every
Then you might
single
actually be
first
more
date.
excited versus nervous, because of course we can all get nervous if we feel underprepared. But if you've spoken to the person or just done a little bit more homework, if you've got a great outfit, if you've maybe got some great looking hair, done your net, whatever it is, you know, and that's the thing. A guy will see that. They will see, you know, just who's coming up. And that's what I'm saying. We just got to give ourselves every opportunity because it's here. You know, there's access to someone like you, access to someone like me who can help you, keep you accountable.
And you know, it's nice we do everything online, right? So we really are in this age that we can do a lot of this, where it doesn't have, we don't always have to be person to person to be able to do what we do. And actually, I think for both of us, it's probably a little less intimidating sometimes for people, where they can get to know you and have time with you. Same with me, instead of me standing in their closet where they're like, oh my gosh, you're going to tell me everything. So it's like so great for people to get to know us, know that we are real, we're legitimate, we're authentic. We love what we do. We're so passionate in what we do, and we want to help people. That's what turns us on.
Yeah.
Right.
And just remember, when you're meeting that other guy, he's just another human being. And like you said, I love your angle of kind of aiming it as the friends, and just kind of like just saying, hey, worst case scenario, this could be a really good friendship, but best case scenario, it could be something more. But let's find out. The other thing I love about what you do is that all the outfits that you get are all under $100. There's not, you know, you are,
oh my gosh.
It's very affordable, which was a big, you know, very attractive to me.
Well, the thing is,
I don't like spending a ton of money.
Well, the thing is, even if someone came to me and said, hey, listen, I have $150 to spend. You know, I want like 3 pieces that really can mix and match. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take those pictures. I'm going to show you. You can add your own twist on them. But then you're going to, you know, you walk away, instead of just buying 3 pieces or 2 pieces or whatever it is, you actually leave, you know, or receive a package that you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these different things to try and different outfits to use. And that makes it fun. I love playing dress up.
I know. I love it too. I loved just knowing that there was someone better at it than me. I was like, there's a formula? You mean there's a trick to this? I was like, I am on board. It was so cool. And I just love how you take it through the seasons. You always keeping it fresh. And I kind of was like, well, then if she's shopping for me, I don't have to. It's wonderful. All I have to do is know what to get you, show on your videos, you know, what to have. And I love the opportunity where you can come into people's wardrobe and you know, maybe go, okay, you're missing these 5 pieces. And I'm going to take your current closet and I'm going to show you exact outfits. So all of a sudden,
make it all brand new.
Right, but that's amazing, because I might be sitting there going, oh, this is worthless, but you might go, actually, this goes with 5 other things.
And I do that all the time. I'll tell a woman, I'm like, wait, have you tried it like this? Or I've literally stood in the closet with scissors and cut off the neckline, and all of a sudden the woman's like, I'm like, if you're going to get rid of it, it can't hurt for us to try, right? And so we'll cut it, and all of a sudden she's like, okay, I wear this top all the time now. So it really is about reinventing what you already have. And just a quick thing, you said like 5 pieces you're missing. Most women, it's 3 pieces.
Oh,
only 3.
Okay.
It's not a lot. It's really kind of a surprise.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, how can everyone learn more about you or stay in touch with you?
Yeah, so following and liking me, Facebook is definitely a huge place for me at Isha Inspired. My website is ishainspired.com. But I really love that everyth's really interactive. So Facebook I like because it's like an immediate gratification for me too, for us to be able to go back and forth. And Wednesdays at 11 a.m. is always my day, Wardrobe Wednesday. And it's just meant to inspire you and have fun. And hopefully you see something in there that you're like, oh my gosh, I already have something like that. I need to try those things, because I want the long-term relationship. I want to know everybody that's
I just
shopping
love
at
that
my
you
store.
literally have like a rack and you show exactly within 10 minutes how to wear it, how to mix and match.
Oh gosh, and even
because if I was to look at that online, I would just go, that wouldn't look good. But you show me how to wear it, and you almost instruct me, and then I go, great. And then are you able to help women on sizes? And
oh, definitely. Like everything that I do is customizable. And so it's interesting when people, you know, I always say, don't be afraid to reach out to me, right?
You love knowing your customer.
Love it. I really do. When I see somebody in order and I don't know who they are, I will go stalk you. It's kind of like dating, huh? When you go stalk, like here's that. But to see where is that connection? How do I know this person? Because I want everyone to feel successful. There's nothing worse than being so excited about receiving something and you get it and it's totally the wrong thing for your body. And there could be something else that's better for you. And so that's where I really love when people call me like, can we just have a consult? Can we talk about some of these pieces? Can you tell me if this would work for me and my lifestyle? Success.
That's what I love.
I want you to be successful.
You're so involved with your clients, and
I
I love it. Cool. Well, thank you so much. This was
Thank
amazing. I was like, oh, I don't know. And then you showed me these peaches and I'm like, I found them all.
I wish that I could just sit here and I'll show you.
Yeah.
You'll all have to tune in later. But I'll show you how even these pieces, if I started mixing them all in together, and you'd be like, oh my God, there's like 30 outfits on this rack right now.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much for your tips. Hopefully that helped. As you can see, Isha loves talking to women, loves helping women. She's super approachable. Yeah, we're just obviously great friends, but also I love what you do. So therefore, I love that you can help women in this area. Because again, I can help them with the dating, you know, and the confidence and just making sure that, you know, nothing is hindering them on their own accord, but you know, you are the expert in this space. So,
and you are in yours, and I love it. So what a gift us finding each other.
I know. Okay. Till next time, guys and girls and everyone, enjoyed this one and hope you've got some tips. Tell us what you loved and we'll talk soon. Bye.